Hey, what's up you guys? This is Junior Trader, and in this video we are taking a look at Coinbase, Microstrategy, Bitcoin and Ethereum. And you don't want to miss out on Ethereum because it's setting up in a really good price action and perhaps a very strong breakout. I'll talk more about it when I get to that. Now, before going further, again, as you always know, none of this is any financial advice, it's only for education purposes, just sharing my opinion. Please do your own thing. All right, starting off with Coinbase, overall structure, as I have told in previous couple of videos as well, that when price action was down here, we are just in the bullish structure, and we are still in the bullish structure over here. Let's turn on the tools. We are still just bullish, pullbacks are still getting bought back up. If you have a position, keep taking partial profits and keep using pullbacks to buy as long as structure holds, right? Where would structure become weaker? Well, you need access to my tools for that. Anyways, but I'll still give you those areas, important areas to watch, but the real time, the update, you will have to have tools for that. Anyways, so hourly interval, we are still just bullish, and at this point, technically, this is a great demand zone down over here. That is the level of 281. And for intraday as well, as long as we stay above 293 and 65 cents, it's just an upward play, even where we are right now. So there's not much problematic on this thing. We do have earnings coming, but that's still a couple of days away. And yeah, technically, Coinbase, give or take this region, as long as we hold still above it, we are still just fine, still bullish on Coinbase. All right. MicroStrategy is the next one. Oh well, one more thing before we go further. Actually, I want to go to the weekly interval on Coinbase because I wanted to show you this very pullback as well on Coinbase here. So that blue demand zone is holding still very fine. I don't know where I gave you that blue box from, either from the daily interval, but when I looked it up before providing that blue box, that's the zone I was looking at from the weekly interval. And yeah, that zone gave the last week that bullish strength to it. So it's just fun, and this new blue box is just a zone of pullback that we have gotten so far, and Coinbase is still just bullish. All right, so let's go back to the daily interval and let's take a look at now MicroStrategy. Let me actually real quickly adjust something here on the tools. And yeah, I don't need to be that far away for MicroStrategy. All right, so here we are. MicroStrategy is also still in the bullish structure, and again, same theory applies. Keep taking partial profits in the extensions, use the pullbacks to buy as long as structure holds bullish, and structure so far is still bullish on MicroStrategy. Its earnings is also a week or two out, so it's still a lot of room to play until earnings, right? Now, where is the problem if that weakness has to come? For that, let's go to the 4 hours interval. As I said, structure is still bullish, all right? But go to the 4 hours interval, and I'm seeing this as still this significant level, a great demand zone. And this still remains the zone as long as we hold above 361 and 91 cents. Technically, there is no problem with MicroStrategy in the structure. We are just fine, all right? This level 360, on the daily interval 360, and it's the same. I'm sorry. Yeah, I mean, these are the same levels across all the intervals. I was getting confused a little bit with, I think, the level lower because that's where also there is second level of demand zone. But that is not going to come in picture. Before that, it's just going to get weaker actually on the lower time frame if we lose 360. So that's your first level, and we are just technically fine. It's still in the bullish structure. All right, Bitcoin. Okay, so Bitcoin is an interesting one because it's retesting the all-time highs, and it has been doing that multiple times. Though it has gotten bought back up. All right, and that's what the price action is also telling me, that we are bullish. Let me actually double check here. Yes, we are still in the bullish structure, and I'm on the passive mode. Yeah, I'm on the passive mode, and we're still in the bullish structure on Bitcoin, but since we have rejected multiple times here, I do want to give you a level, because if we lose this level this time, things may start to look a little bit problematic. and we do have a pivot higher low still holding fine, but the zone is actually this particular zone. If we lose this zone, then the all-time high breakout might not be in the picture, at least not right away. We might be doing some cool off and pullbacks, and then we'll see. But there is near-term weakness that may start to come if we start to lose the 101,000 or pretty much just $100,000 area down below. So this is your psychological level as well. This is your current structural area as well. So it's important we hold above it. If we stay above it, it's still technically bullish play. If we lose it, there is weakness, and then you will have to wait for some more confirmation again to come on Bitcoin. All right. Okay. Ethereum. Now this is an important one because this is where I mentioned that there's a potential breakout forming. So breakout to the upside. It's flush to the downside always. All right. Those are the terms to use. And so there is this trend line. Now, the reason I'm saying there's a good breakout setting up on this trend line is because, as I have said previously as well, this demand zone that I provided you, we held this very nicely. Now, what am I seeing here is that multiple times it's holding this zone. Yes, we do have a pressure of the sell-off, but the buyers are not letting it go lower. This usually results in a squeeze, but definitely that's after a confirmation of the zone breakout and a trend line breakout. And in case of Ethereum, if that has to happen, well, we don't want to see it break below 3,150 area almost, and we want to we want to get out of this trend line while taking out this blue box area of 3,300 almost. This is the zone. As we can do it, this will result in a breakout squeeze, but that's the zone for confirmation to watch. It's a really good price action, but we are waiting for the price action to confirm. If anyhow we don't break out of this trend line, we don't break out of the stop line blue box at 3,300 almost, then we are coming lower, and then we are again watching if this demand zone will hold for that breakout, right? So until then, there is definitely some lingering weakness that I'm seeing here, but it's not that bad. You can give it some time. It's technically not that bad, but there is definitely some lingering weakness here on in this breakout. Let's turn on the tools and let's see it for ourselves, right? So yeah, we are still in that setup mode, and I'm on the passive mode. Though we are still in the setup mode, but yeah, just wait for the breakout. That will be a squeeze. It's in the passive mode, and technically structure is holding. It's holding due to that demand zone coming back up again. So all right, that's all I had for you guys in this video. Well, so if I want to make a pick here, which is a really good play, well, technically Ethereum is what I'll pick as a good play, and so is Coinbase, at least for now. So if I want to choose, like as per, which is like in the sequence of best play to out of these four, not that any of them is a bad play, but I'll give Ethereum the first spot for a good, well, maybe Coinbase for a good really strength to the upside. Then I'll give Ethereum, then Microstrategy, and then Bitcoin, because the reason is that because lately Bitcoin, as I just showed you, is a little bit showing recent weakness, multiple tests and failures. Now this is the final stage. If it can hold these pivot areas, it's great. If we lose it in any of the session, then we'll have to wait a little bit longer. So that's my take on Bitcoin. Again, guys, just my opinion. Please do what you feel is best for you, and based on your opinions. I'm just sharing my opinion. And with that, I'll see you in my next videos. Take care. Bye.